Do you not feel like the transfers of last season didn't go right? Were last season's biggest football transfers to go the way we are to analyze now, wouldn't football's entire story have changed overnight? Today, we dive into the top 5 greatest transfers that almost happened last season and how they could have rewritten football history forever. Let's start at number 5. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea or Al Ahly. It was all set. A world record fee on the table, Chelsea desperate for a striker, Al Ahly waving mountains of cash. But then, Napoli slammed the brakes. Osimhen finished the season with 26 goals and 8 assists, carrying Napoli to glory. Chelsea? They struggled, lacking a finisher in front of goal. With Osimhen, they might have fought for the Premier League title, maybe even Europe. But instead, history stayed, exactly as we know it. At number 4, Nico Williams to Barcelona. He was the perfect fit, 8 goals, 12 assists, a 92% dribble success rate. Barcelona needed him. Xavi begged for him. And then, the deal died. Salary caps, agent demands, politics. Barcelona kept bleeding goals, while Nico stayed in Bilbao, tormenting defenders in La Liga. Imagine him on the Camp Nou pitch, linking with Lewandowski. Could Barca have reclaimed dominance? We'll never know. But the next transfer nearly blew up before it even began. At number 3, João Felix to Barcelona. Yes, he eventually joined on loan, but it almost collapsed. PSG blocked it. La Liga's restrictions tightened, and Barca's boardroom was chaos. Then, in the final hours, Xavi personally intervened, and Felix arrived. 9 goals in 20 matches, key assists. Without him, Barcelona's attack might have crumbled completely. Sometimes, fate just barely lets things happen. At number 2, Paul Pogba to Barcelona. This one could have redefined their midfield. United were ready to sell. Pogba was hungry for a new challenge. Xavi wanted him as the engine of Barca's revival. And then, Ten Hag refused. £89 million. That was the wall, and Pogba stayed. Picture Pogba beside Pedri and De Jong, spraying passes, dominating Europe. That world stayed locked away in the shadows of what could have been. But number 1 was the transfer that would have changed football forever. At number 1, Eden Hazard to Real Madrid. Post-Ronaldo, Madrid needed a new king. Hazard was ready, tearing apart the Premier League, averaging 0.4 goals and 0.6 assists per game. Zidane begged for him. The deal, almost sealed. Pause, and then, £170 million scared Perez. The move collapsed. Madrid turned to Asensio, and the era of dominance ended. Imagine Hazard in El Clasico, weaving past defenders, igniting Champions League nights. We lost that timeline forever. These were the 5 transfers that almost rewrote football's history but didn't. Which one would have changed everything? The debate will rage on. But one thing's certain, football's future is never set in stone. Pause, subscribe, and join us as we dive into more alternate football realities.